If you're thinking about moving to Los Feliz, a neighborhood in the city of Los Angeles, you probably want to know everything there is to know about Los Feliz. Now first, if you haven't seen our neighborhood tour on Los Feliz, I encourage you to check it out right after you watch this video. But on this video, we're going to take you on a different kind of tour, a Google Map tour, to show you everything you need to know about this neighborhood. Now, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Los Angeles and its surrounding areas, like this area of Los Feliz, be sure to subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current market in Los Angeles, off Sunset, and beyond. My name is Sergio Flores, and my team and I have had the pleasure of helping hundreds of people buy or sell properties in the areas of Los Angeles and Orange County for the last 18 years. So if you're looking to move in a few days or just in a few months, we would love to help you. Our contact information is in the description below. Los Feliz, you'll see, is perched in this little, here, Griffith Park, between Los Feliz Boulevard and Hyperion in Hollywood, right off the side of Hollywood. So Hollywood's right over here, Hollywood-Dell, Romania, East Hollywood. We're gonna go here, and I'm gonna show you, see if this actually works. We're gonna go into terrain, and you're gonna see how hilly it is. The walking streets here. This is the terrain of where Griffith Park and Los Feliz starts. Even though you can't see a lot of terrain, we are in the mountainous area, so if you're a builder and think you're buying a property that's on flat land, you actually are zoned as a hillside, believe it or not. So Los Feliz here, the name, is actually said in two different ways. So you have the Los Feliz, which is the more American way, and then Los Feliz, which is actually the Mexican way, which is the correct way of saying it. Both are actually very socially acceptable. There's no right way of saying it. So Los Feliz or Los Feliz. The neighborhood is actually named after a rancher, Jose Feliz. So there you go. That's how it got its name. And let's talk about its proximity and only that. Now, a lot of people love Los Feliz because it's kind of like it's the Beverly Hills of hipsters, I want to say. Let's call it that. The 5 freeway is right over here. And because of the 5, it allows you to get into really close proximity to Burbank and Pasadena. Again, the Burbank Airport, the IKEA up here is fantastic. And if you like Glendale, like shopping, the Americana is right over here. Hollywood is the one right here. Let's go right here. Hollywood, the 101. Now, because it's so close, as you can see right here, the Walk of Fame, and we're talking the Hollywood Bowl, Los Feliz is only about 15 minutes away from all this entertainment, the Pantages. It is central hipster Beverly Hills of hipsters. It is fantastic. So if you wanted to definitely get somewhere here, I'm trying to zoom out and zoom in. All right, so just like many parts of LA, I would say Los Feliz is centrally located depending on the time of day you're trying to get somewhere. If you want to go into Burbank or actually North Hollywood, you just take the 101, go right into Universal City. Universal Studios is right on the other side of this mountain, Griffith Park. If you want to go to Lake Hollywood, it's here. The Hollywood sign is here. Entertainment, as far as the Greek theater, is here. So there is so many things that you can do in and around Los Feliz. Time-wise to airports, you were about, I want to say 45 minutes to about an hour and 20 minutes, depending to the LA airport. Other areas that might be of interest to those are West Hollywood, Santa Monica Strip. That's about 15 minutes away. If you wanted to avoid getting on the freeway to go to Santa Monica or go to what we call Pacific's Palisades, all you would need to do is go from Los Feliz over on Franklin, shoot down from the Hollywood Bowl, go on Sunset, and follow Sunset all the way down to that trendy Sunset Strip, through Beverly Hills, past UCLA, past the 405, Bel Air, Pacific Palisades, boom, and you are there. Brentwood, Pacific Palisades, in the water you go from Los Feliz. That's about an hour and 20 minutes. That's actually my favorite way of going. I actually go to the beach about once a month, and that's actually a lot, I think, for an LA person. But I grew up by the beach, so I like it. But my way of going is through the Sunset area. Now, Los Feliz is also close to Pasadena. If you're looking for Eagle Rock, this is the best way to go is, in my opinion, through Los Feliz, around the bend of Silver Lake, come up the 2, boom, grab the freeway here, boom, and then go up this way to Eagle Rock, and that will take about 17 minutes. So it may seem like it's far, but it's actually very centrally located to everywhere you want to go and around Los Angeles. So now let's get into some city facts of Los Feliz. These are the numbers of Los Feliz here. So in Los Feliz, there are 46,996 residents in Los Feliz. The median age is 37 years old. There are 49% male, 50% female. Of US born, 65%, of non-US born, 21%, and 13% make up the non-US residents in this area. A total of 39,617 people currently live in the same place that they lived before in Los Feliz. Again, showing you that most people want to stay in this tranquil little area called Los Feliz. As we mentioned before, it is off the 5 and the 110. The main thoroughfare through Los Feliz is Vermont. Get this is what LA is all about. You can take Vermont, which is this street right here, all the way down to Lomita, which takes you to San Pedro, which takes you to Ranchos Palos Verdes. So if you wanted to go all the way on the street, you take Vermont all the way up, boom, 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 will take you to the beautiful Los Feliz. So Vermont is one of the major thoroughfares. The second major thoroughfare is Hillhurst, where a lot of restaurants are, just like Vermont. If you want to go east to south, the major thoroughfares are Franklin, Los Feliz Boulevard, and Sunset does cross this area right here on the lower bottom. Hollywood and Sunset is where the break of Los Feliz happens. Let's talk about the style of homes that are in Los Feliz. They are made of beautiful old mansions, vintage apartments, simple complexes at the same time, and it was pretty much built between 1915 and 1950. So let me share a little address, and let's punch that in, and this is gonna be a little fun fact for you. 2495 Lyric. 2495 Lyric. And what do you think this is? That's right, if you guessed it, this is Walt Disney's first home. So, Mickey Mouse, Walt Disney, yep, born right in this garage. Believe it or not, even the house that was inspired for Seven White and the Seven Dwarfs is in Los Feliz. The inspiration, the actual house that you see in the movie is here, where Walt Disney got it from, right down the street from where he drew Mickey Mouse. And there's other notable buildings like Melrose Place, that old TV show. The actual front facade is about 4 blocks away from where we're actually sitting right now, the Melrose Place. And then La La Land, which was filmed at the Observatory. And then we have Grease, the movie that was so famous with John Travolta. It was filmed also in Los Feliz down the street. Now let's get into the amenities of Los Feliz. As you see here, it is outlined in this map. It is a nice area like we spoke about. And there are restaurants galore. Here, we're gonna go here. Remember we spoke about Vermont. Vermont is right here. It has some walking streets. These were very, very, very cool and used a lot. They still are used a lot, but during the pandemic especially. But let's talk about all the food up and down Hillhurst. So you have all this food, Cafe Los Feliz, you have Home, you have Nosa, you have Alcove. Oh my gosh, Alcove is amazing. You have Home is actually very amazing. Forgot about that. Pho BT is actually, and I ate a lot of pho thanks to one of my friends in Westminster, in Long Beach should I say, but we go to Westminster. I want to say Pho BT is very authentic. And let's see here, we have, if you like Thai food, Simply Thai is very good. Home is an outdoorsy, beautiful restaurant. The food's great. The ambiance is fantastic. Celebrity watching happens all the time. I'll be there. So if you want to see me, that's where I go and eat. A little fountain with little dinosaurs. Food's incredible. Now, 2 little hot spots they're very similar, but in the way pretty different. This place right here called the Alcove, it's like a coffee shop converted into a restaurant in a way. It's the same type of vibe right here. Look at this food, look at this coffee, look at just amazing, mouth-watering. Holy moly. We need to take a lunch break is what I'm saying. Okay, so from there, if you're into coffee, you got Modu Coffee, which everyone, you know, there's a line, literally, I pass there every morning. There's a line that goes almost down to the, see, look at this line. That's not a fake line. I don't know, I don't get it. I had the coffee, it is amazing, but to put a line, I don't know. I do like it though, it's great. So, a little other place here. This is crazy. Crazy good Mess Hall. Mess Hall burger is probably what they're known for, along with their pork chop when they're having it. They also have this barbecue platter. They have had, I don't know if it's happening right now, before a pandemic for sure, Oyster Tuesdays, which was $1, amazing. Their drinks are great, ambiance, fantastic. I use Open Table a lot to get in here without waiting in line. It actually works very well for this restaurant. Little Dom's is a very classic Italian, like, neighborhood staple. They film commercials here. I think the last commercial was like a Subaru commercial where the ballet comes out and so on and so forth. Funny fact is this weekend, I watched a movie with Mark Wahlberg, sorry. It was called, Father Stew, I believe it was. And that church where he comes in and out of, I'm like, wait a second. This is what's fun about living in these areas where you kind of can, you're like, I know that place. It's right here. This is the Mark Wahlberg, where they filmed that, right here, St. Mary. Look at this. Does this look familiar? I film a lot of movies here actually, but that's pretty cool, right here. Let's see, what else? So this is a very trendy hipster wine shop in the neighborhood, great prices. The library here is well stocked. I actually have donated several audiobooks, books, motivational, learning, real estate books here to this. So they live here. My personal library literally lives here in the Los Feliz branch library because I donated it. I figured, if I don't have room, why not leave it for everyone to share? And if I need it, I'll just go get it back for the day or whatever. So there you go. If you want to learn about real estate and good stuff, go there. I'm pretty sure they have it. So right here in Los Feliz, we even have some French food. We have Palermo's. We have House of Pies. These are all the staples that people kind of think of when they think of Los Feliz. As far as utilities, I would want to say has a lot of banks. We have Wells Fargo's, Chase, Bank of America, Citibank, US Bank. All the banks are in Los Feliz, and for a good reason. As I said, it's the hipster haven of the Beverly Hills hipsters. So it's very well banked, I want to say, for what it is overall. Now, most people know Los Feliz as the Griffith Park area. Let me show you that. Griffith Park is actually 4,310 acres of land that you can bike, you can walk. There's a museum, there's the observatory. La La Land was actually filmed here at the observatory. This may look familiar to you. A lot of movies are actually filmed here. They also, inside of Griffith Park, you even have the Greek Theater, which is rival to the Ford Theater, and it rivals, it's like a mini Hollywood Bowl, I want to say. And Los Feliz also has something called Hollyhock House. The Hollyhock House has its own park. It sits on top of a park, and these are prominent architects have houses there, or had houses, or built a house there. The Frank Lloyd Wright House is in Los Feliz. The Hollyhock House is also Spanish inspired with Frank Lloyd Wright in mind. Picnic areas, and so much more. Los Feliz is a remarkable spot. I want to say, if you're into adventure, if you're into outdoors, if you're into being in the middle of the city and living in the city but not feeling like living in the city, Los Feliz is for you. The value of properties in the last couple of years has soared beyond imagination. If you're a flipper and are looking for great properties where there may be a good opportunity for investment or actually buy a house to fix up, this is a very good spot to do that. There's still a lot of opportunity when it comes to that. If you're renting, if you're looking to buy a multifamily, your first investment home, or just have good schools around you for your family, Los Feliz is a fantastic way to start your life and thriving in the city of Los Angeles. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you get a good overview of what Los Feliz has to offer. If you have any questions about Los Feliz or its surrounding areas, or if you're thinking about moving in a few days or even a few months, please reach out. My team and I would love to have an opportunity to make your move to Los Angeles very smooth. See you in the next video.